We have been on fire in the NBA, a very realistic possibility of a 5-1 run incoming. We've been cashing out all season long. Today, it is Wednesday, November 12th. As always, I'll hop on Underdog and PrizePicks and give you guys my 3 best bets on the video. And then if you guys go down there and hit a like on this video and we get to 50 likes, I will pin an extra bet in the top of the comment section. Those pin bets this season, I think I've been hitting at an 80% rate. We've gone 8 for 10. Funny enough, our highest hitting bets have been the pin bets. Highly recommend hitting a like. I'll pin an extra bet down there. It also does help me push the video out to the algorithm. And while you're down there, guys, go and subscribe. We make our best bets in the NBA every single day. You can look at our account. We hop on here, give you guys our favorite picks. We are super profitable with these picks. And the one thing I promise is I always find value on PrizePicks and Underdog. I always show you guys where the value is on Underdog, where the lines are higher on PrizePicks. This is going to be just an example of this, of how I find this. So this is not going to be one of my picks, but just DeAndre Hunter on Underdog, 23.5. On PrizePicks, 22.5. If you want the over, it's better on PrizePicks. If you want the under, it's better on Underdog. My 3 picks all have value on these apps. And before we get into that, guys, what I want to push is one thing. If you're going to do one thing, it's going to be download Sleeper, use our code BROS, because they will give you $20 free, no deposit required. That's the craziest deposit match I have ever seen. This is a no-brainer, guys. No sportsbook, no other daily fantasy app for a while is going to be doing this. No apps just give out money, no deposit required. They always make you deposit. It's an absolute no-brainer. If you're not on Sleeper, it's legit the craziest deposit match, the best one ever, because use none of your own money. It's literally like a side hustle. It's like a funded account. Use their money, play some profitable picks, build it up to a couple hundred, maybe even $1,000. Take that money out. That's literally all free money available in all these states, all these provinces, and Sleeper will give you a free pick if you use our code BROS as well. So you can basically double that money right off the start. It's really a no-brainer, the craziest deposit match I've ever seen. I'm going to push in all these videos until they take it away. So if you're watching this, get on Sleeper and use code BROS. Pick number 1, we're going to go over here and show you this value I am talking about. Victor Wembanyama, look at his points, 24.5. I do actually want to go over yesterday, but I'll just show you here on PrizePicks, it's 24.5, and on Underdog, I'll go and find it. It is actually at 25.5. Scroll down here to PrizePicks. I'll edge you guys a little bit and just show you my first official play. It's going to be Victor. But before I do that, yesterday, we had 3-0 day the day before that. Shea over PRA's cash easily, even in a blowout. Jaren Jackson literally gets the most garbage time rebounds ever to ruin the sweep. Super, super frustrating. And Zach LaVine is playing right now. He has 1 assist in the first quarter. He may push, he may hit. Let's see what happens. But I really am liking those bets. And we've been on a crazy run in the NBA. So going back to Wemby, I like his actually over 24.5 points. Go over to Underdog Fantasy, and you can see the rebounds line is set at 11.5 as well. Kai, you can come in. Nice. I was just waiting for you. I was going to start recording again. Is that fine? Going on here, you can even see the PRA lines are the exact same, but just looking at the points, you're getting a full 1-point discount on PrizePicks at 24.5. So if you go over to NBA defense against position, search by center and go to points, you can see the Warriors are actually bottom 10 in the NBA at guarding center. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th worst team in the NBA at guarding center. So in general, this is a good matchup. Wemby on this season has been good to this, 25.7 points per game. Wemby, 3rd year, I really think it's a breakout. I really think by the end of the season, he's going to be averaging around 28 points per game. And looking at that, I don't know how you're seeing this line at 24.5 and are not intrigued by it. Because going forward, I really think he's going to be over that way more than he's under. And he gets the Warriors in a good matchup. Search Victor, or I'll just go Wemby versus Warriors. You can see he's played them 4 times in his career. 26.5 points per game, so over that 24.5. 25, 32, 27, 22. So it's hitting 3 straight games. The only game he missed was back here in his rookie season. But he's shooting good shots. He's been decent to this on the season, hitting that over on the average. And then look at recently, landed right on 25. If he goes out there and lands right on 25 and you're on Underdog, you don't win this bet. You actually lose because obviously there's that point difference. That's why I'm showing you there's a very realistic possibility he could land right on 25 again. But if he lands on 25 in PrizePicks, you are chilling. That's an absolute winner. If you look at his last 5 games, Wemby's been a guy that's been super up and then super down this season. I can go back to his game log here and show you. He was over this in the first 5 games of the season, I guess just slightly under, but 4 of his first 5. Then had some absolute stinkers for the next 4. So over, then under, then over. So in general, he's been over in 5 of 10. So he's been 50-50 this line. But if you look at his last 5, like it's a pretty skewed discrepancy because his first 5, he was hitting 80%. Then he missed and then a run. I really think that run is back, scoring 38 against Chicago. I did have his over PRA in this game, 24.5. I think the line's too low in a good matchup against the Warriors. I am taking that over. Before pick number 2, guys, PrizePicks and Underdog. Like I tell you guys, also with our code BROS, we'll give you free money. We'll give you free picks. My first pick I should use better on PrizePicks. My second pick will have value on Underdog, and I'll get into that. But the more of the story, the more apps you're on, legit, the more profit you're gonna make. It's like just obviously the more apps, the more profit, because Underdog will give you a free $100. Deposit any amount, play your first $5, and they'll add 100 into your account. So say you put in 20, play your first 5, now you have 120. PrizePicks will do this as well with code BROS. Instead of 100, they'll give you 50. So put in 20, play your first 5, now you have 70. Then they also have these free picks. This is what I'm talking about. With the more apps, the more money. Firstly, you can line shop, but secondly, you can just take advantage of their free picks. If you're normally a PrizePicks player, you know they run these Taco Tuesdays, these run these free squares. And if you take that free square, it's a guaranteed winner. But now imagine PrizePicks, Underdog, Sleeper, you're on all 3 of these apps, and all of them run a promo on the same day of a free pick. You're literally making triple as much free money. It's a no-brainer. That's why we got code BROS with all of these apps. Get those deposit matches, get those free picks. Sleeper has the craziest deposit match. Pick number 2, I'm showing you the value is on Underdog Fantasy. Go to Nikola Vucevic, PRA at 32.5. Go over to PrizePicks and look what happened to Vucevic. You can see they've raised this up to 33 PRA. Why have they done that? Looking at his last 5 games, he has not been good to this. Been under in 4 of his last 5. And then here hit the over 5 games ago against the Knicks with 35. The reason is he plays the Pistons, and this is expected to be a very high scoring game. So Vucevic in his career against the Pistons, if we go over here, just his career game log, like he just hasn't been shooting efficiently. Like a guy like Vucevic, a center who's going to have a high field goal percentage, is obviously not going to hit this over. If he's shooting 28% from the field, 36% from the field, but still earlier on this season, we saw he had some really big scoring games. So he was over, under, over, and then over. So 1, 2, 3. The same thing as Wemby. Like you're seeing this in 4 of his first 5. He was over. And then here, it's actually the exact same situation as Wemby. He's been over this in 5 of his last 10. But if you just look at his recent games, he's been under in 4 straight. So it's a situation where people are just going to look at this last 5 and think the value's on the under. It's actually not. It's on the over. And if you go over to Vucevic versus Pistons in his career, I'll show you what I mean by this. So just averages in general, 21, 11.5, 4. So that's going to be around 36 PRA. That's way over that 32.5. There's a reason PrizePicks raised this. Hit. Game where it was a blowout, terrible game, missed, hit. Has hit in 4 of his last 5 games against the Pistons. Again, guys, there's a reason PrizePicks already raised this up to 33 PRA. Love it. I think he gets good shot attempts. I don't think this game's a blowout. I think it's a high-scoring game. I think Vucevic gets the shots, gets the rebounds. He has some very high rebounding games this season, even if he doesn't like shoot a ton of shots. Like he has 14, 17, 14 rebound upside. Giddey and Vucevic are the 2 guys grabbing most boards for this team. And in a high-scoring game, I do like Vucevic. Before pick number 3, maybe my favorite pick. Guys, the VIP is where I send out 4 extra premium bets every single day to the premium VIP subscribers, but I'll give you guys 1 pick for completely free to anyone who wants it. So what I do, I give out 4 bets. I give out that first bet for completely free. You will find the second link in the description on Winible. Once you go on Winible, you'll see this free plan. Every single person watching this should be going on there. It's a no-brainer. Get that 1 extra best bet every single day. But honestly, go to the week, go to the month, cop this, because this will pay for itself in 1 or 2 days. Then the rest of the week or the rest of the month will be straight profit. You get 4 extra best bets every single day. It'll give you massive word write-ups on why I like those bets, like you saw with the Knopa one, which absolutely cashed you boys out. Winible, second link in the description. Love to see you boys on there. I make it affordable. I just want a community of all the boys cashing out together. Second link in the description. Pick number 3, we're going to go over here and show you. You can actually only take this line on PrizePicks. Go to Cooper Flagg and go to his assists. I wish you could play this at 2.5. I wish you could play it at 3 flat, but you have to take it at 3.5 out of 1.09 times. Don't like that. Let's go over to PrizePicks and search up Cooper Flagg here. You can take it at 2.5. You are going to get a little bit of a lowered payout, but I'm fine with that because Cooper Flagg, just in general, last 5 games, he's only hit this in 2, but he's hit this in 2 straight. The games before that, 2, 2, 2, so all barely under this line. I'm even fine if you really want to take it at 3.5 and make some extra profit, but I think there is a real chance he lands right on 3, so I'm going to avoid it and just take the 2.5 and take a little bit of the juice on PrizePicks. The reason I like this is because Anthony Davis is back. If we go over to Anthony Davis game log, we can see Anthony Davis is going to be a guy, obviously an easy pass and easy assist guy where Cooper Flagg can just dump it and get easy assists to Davis. And we saw that Davis has played 5 games this season. This game against the Pacers, we got where he didn't play too much. But go to Cooper Flagg game log. We got to remember, he's a rookie here. He's a rookie. First game of the season with Anthony Davis, he gets 0 assists. He really is not set into that role yet. After that, 6, 4, 0, 4. So has still hit this in 3 of his 5 games with Anthony Davis. In both those games, he did actually clear 3 quite easily. He landed on 4 and 4. It's just Anthony Davis is a guy where it's going to be easy passes to him. And then recently has hit in 2 straight games. And the reason I especially love it, if you go over to NBA defense against position, go to small forward, go to assist. What do you see? Phoenix, 3rd most in the NBA, 2 small forwards. They give up a good amount of assists. Cooper Flagg, as he goes on, is going to be getting more assist chances as he plays more of a playmaker role. We have seen him hit this in 2 straight. I think it's a good matchup. I don't think either of these teams blow each other out. I do think Dallas plays a little bit better firing Nico Harrison. I think there's going to be a bit of fire under them. I think it's a good game against Phoenix. I think people are going to be playing their normal minutes. Flagg at 3.5 is fine if you want to take the juice and test it out, but I'm just going to take it at 2.5 on PrizePicks. That one you can kind of take either because even looking at Flagg, he's actually never landed on 3 yet this season, but never say never because he's averaging right at 3, so it's a totally realistic possibility. Thank you guys for watching. I'm loving these three picks for today. I will pin an extra bet in the comments if you get this to 50 likes, and those pin bets have been super profitable. If you're going to do one thing, download Sleeper, use our code BROS, claim your free $20, no deposit necessary. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we go 3-0.